All right, joining us now is Colorado Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, author of the new book, My American Life, and Florida Congressman Byron Donalds. Congressman Donalds, great to see you tonight. Now, they're almost trying to wish the death of the America First president into, existence. Why are they wrong here?
They're wrong because their policies have been dreadful for the American people, no matter what segment you're talking about. And the cure for what ails Americans is an American first agenda. That's why they have to kill it at the source. That's why they constantly go after Donald Trump. But the issue is very clear. Congressional Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Joe Biden himself, they're all to blame because they're committed to an agenda that leaves poor Americans, working class Americans, seniors on fixed income behind so that these progressives look great when they go to Davos, Switzerland.
Now, Congresswoman, a former so-called Republican took to MSNBC to deliver quite the unhinged rant today.
We've left the Republican Party because it has gone so far to the extreme right, to where I believe it's a neo-fascist party now. We are 2 elections away from losing our entire democracy. It starts in 2022, and God forbid we have another Trump in 2024. Once you lose it, you're not getting it back.
Congresswoman, these are the people who refuse to accept the results of democracy when they lose.
Yes, so these are the people who have traded their party's platforms for a lie. I'm not surprised that America First candidates are winning. No one should be surprised by that because they are wanting to put America first and get our country back on track. That is what is most important. And it is not extreme. It is not far right to want to do the right thing. It's okay to say that it's wrong to mutilate our children. It's okay to say that parents should be in charge of our children's education. It's good to say that we need to lower inflation and not do so by spending another $800 billion. So I'm okay with doing the right thing, and that's what our party needs to get back to. The only way we lose the midterms in November is if Republicans start acting like Democrats and start appeasing them in their votes because they're afraid of a hit piece.
Now, Congressman, tonight in a what was billed as a CNN exclusive with Liz Cheney, like that's hard to get, she made clear what she expects from Merrick Garland. Watch.
He's guilty of the most serious dereliction of duty of any president in our nation's history. We're going to continue to follow the facts. I think the Department of Justice will do that, but they have to make decisions about prosecution, understanding what it means if the facts and the evidence are there and they decide not to prosecute. How do we then call ourselves a nation of laws?
Congressman Donalds, she is the left's hit girl, and she's trotting out her poor old dad, who they used to call the torturer in chief and wanted basically to be tried for war crimes. How does any of this pass the smell test?
It simply doesn't. Listen, Liz Cheney made her decision a long time ago. She didn't want to be a supporter of President Trump. But what she is doing now is an atrocity within our party and really within the country. If you have your beef, that's one thing. If you want to cast your votes, that's another. But now you have somebody going along with Nancy Pelosi trying to get the Department of Justice to go down a line that the Department of Justice has no business going down. If they're going to do that, then you have to bring Bernie Sanders in for his rhetoric when Steve Scalise was almost killed by the congressional baseball shooter. This is a joke. Their ratings suck. There's a reason why she's over there, because she's going to lose her seat. Let's be very, very clear. She's going to lose. And when that is over, she's only going to complain about the fact that she's no longer in Congress. But it's her own fault, because all Liz had to do was just calm down, relax, and examine the evidence, not respond to rhetoric and respond to emotions. And that's why she is where she is right now.